It was a good win versus a team that's been playing really good basketball. You know, I said that before the game that Jock Bond's doing a heck of a job with that group, and you know, to get a win tonight against them when they're playing at the level they are, was huge. I can go on and on about the performances that we had tonight. Keegan was great. You know, again, we're asking him to guard Mikal Bridges, and then, hey, you got to give it to us offensively. And tonight, you know, he showed that he can be a high-level two-way player because, again, it's not like we're asking him to guard, you know, their third or fourth best player. He's guarding their best player on the perimeter that is on that wing position that can move and shoot and handle and create. And so heck of a job by him on both ends of the floor tonight. I mean, the 38 assists again. Another thing I told our group, you know, let's just keep trying to build on our identity. Our identity is to play fast, which we did a better job of in the second half. I think we started out with 5 fast break points in the first 2 minutes, and then we didn't generate another fast break point until the second half. In the second half, we ended up, you know, having 10 of them, which was great. But to have a 38 assists on 48 field goals tonight, it was big time. I tell our team we need to play fast. I tell our team we need to play physical and try to do it without fouling. And then I tell our team, hey, let's continue playing together in the right way. And 38 assists, that speaks volumes of how connected the group is and how the group is trying to play the right way. So, heck of a job. It might even be a franchise
record.
Franchise record?
Made threes.
Franchise record made threes. 25 of them. I mean, again, we're a team that can shoot the basketball, and it was evident tonight. And again, with the way that we play together and how connected we are, and trying to find the best look, it makes the game fun for everybody because everybody gets a chance to touch it when they're open. But the second chance points at 16, even shooting 51% from the floor was huge for us. But at the end of the day, I would like to shout out Malik Monk. You know, this is his 4th game this year with 20+ points and 5 assists. And you know, I talk about 6th man of the year, and you know, to get 20 and 5 off the bench 4 times already. That leaves all 6 man of the year candidates. And so I just like to give him a shout out because he definitely deserved it. He definitely was a spark for us tonight, handling the ball, creating, knocking down shots, and then I thought he was good defensively too. So a good win for our guys going into a back-to-back.
Mike, kind of building off of the assists, sharing shots as well. I mean, Harrison only has 7 shots, Kevin 6, and I know other guys, Keegan will have nights where he's in single digits, but so many weapons offensively on this team. How important is it to have guys that are bought into? Some nights you're just going to have to sacrifice your shot to let others have theirs?
It's huge, and you know, that's why, you know, our slogan is all in. You know, we have it up on the wall, everybody signed it. Sometimes you may play 5 minutes one night. Sometimes you may play 25 minutes. Sometimes you may play 35 minutes. And as long as we're trying to do it the right way and together, especially if we get the win, you know, you like to have guys that are upset because you should want to play. You should want more shots. But at the end of the day, you know, your teammates got opportunities and everybody stepped up and took advantage of whatever opportunity was given to them. And so you feel good about it. And that's what makes our group special. We got a lot of guys that are bought in or all in, and a lot of guys that are connected and that are trying to play the right way. So we have to have that. It has to be a group effort from our guys because, you know, you look at some other teams, and some other teams have 3 or 4 Hall of Famers, and they're Hall of Famers because they can score, they can go get it. And we don't have that right now. Nobody's displayed that. Obviously Fox has, and Domas has to a certain degree. And so that means that we have to do it as a group effort because it's hard to put it on one guy like Foxy, night in and night out to go get 30.
Mike, you always talk about the paint touches and wanting to play fast and
Yeah.
run to the corners and have everything kind of start from there. To have so many corner threes in particular finally go down, I think you were 9 of 11 on corner threes. How nice was it to see those shots? You're generating them, but to see them fall.
That is huge. You know, we talked about that to our group a couple of days ago. We're generating more corner threes this year than we did last year, I think. But they just hadn't gone in. Not only that, I think we were 30th on catch and shoot threes, and we told our team that 2 days ago too, and we know we're way better than that, you know, and so to see us get more corner threes, but yet and still to knock them down was very gratifying, because our team, I'm telling you, these guys can flat out shoot, and they're gonna share the ball, and it's a backbreaker when you can hit a three, especially quick in the shot clock. So it felt really good to see that three ball, especially from the corner, go in.
Mike, this start by Malik, realizing last year was his first time with you guys, and realizing how much you guys rely on him, does this start of the season for him feel a little more, I don't know if confident or comfortable is the right word, but just better than he got after the start last year?
Yeah, but he's also, his attention to detail and his work have gotten better this year. Not that he was terrible last year, but I mean, he's getting his, you know, we do different shooting drills that we track, and I mean, he's shooting the heck out of it in those shooting drills, and he's getting them in often. He's working, you know, before practice, sometimes coming back at night, and so with him being as locked in as he is, and that continuing to increase, it doesn't surprise me with the way that he's playing.
Coach Brown, De'Aaron, I think his first 6 shots were in three-point territory, three-pointers. And he's really getting comfortable out there. It was 5 for 10 tonight, of course, and he's getting close to probably on the season shooting around 40%. Could you talk a little bit about that progress, that development that he's made? Because every time he step out on the floor now, he's, hey, I'll let it fly and I'll make it.
Yeah, you know, teams are going to, in pick and roll situations and dribble handoff situations, even in ISO situations, they're going to space him, and they're going to go underneath screens, underneath DHOs, and they're going to dare him to shoot the ball. And, you know, he's worked extremely hard on his three-point shooting with Luke Laux, and, you know, you give him a lot of credit, because when he's locked in, he's about as good a shooter as anybody that we have on our team. I mean, it's a real nice, easy shot, and when he does knock 1 or 2 in, now it's a problem. Now team's got to step up, or else he's going to go 5 for 10, you know, from the floor, which is a obviously highly efficient night. And so just his work ethic, him being locked in, has not surprised me with the way he's shooting the ball.
Mike, is this kind of pretty close to an optimal performance, like offensively? Is this what you envision from this group?
Offensively, but I told our group, I thought we came out and we did a pretty good job defensively in the first quarter, and then we kind of let our foot off the gas a little bit on that end of the floor, and you know, I'm still going to challenge our group to try to figure out how we can defend for as close to 48 minutes as possible, because at the end of the day, you know, I'm a firm believer that come playoff time, you have to be able to guard, because the shots aren't going to go in all the time. Not only that, you're going to face some good defensive teams. Just look at the history of NBA champions. You know, most of them are a top 10 defense, and so that means that shot's not going to always fall. And if that's the case, we have to be pretty good defensively, and we were pretty good in stretches, but we have to get to a point where we can consistently play on that end of the floor at a high level, because yes, I envision us playing offense this way often, especially in the regular season.
Jake?
Mike, you're on a back-to-back tomorrow with the Clippers. I know that's something that you guys have struggled with. What are you looking from the guys for tomorrow night?
Just to be locked in and locked into the details. And again, it's a 48-minute game. We can't go down to their place with them waiting on us. I think they're waiting on us, and have long stretches of us floating, especially defensively. So that's going to be the biggest thing, is can we make them feel us without sending them to the free throw line? Because last time we played them, they didn't feel us at all. They kind of got to their spots. They shot easy shots in rhythm, And we couldn't stop their pick and roll game, we couldn't stop their ISO game. So we have to do a better job from the beginning because they're gonna be ready to play us.
That's what we're.
Yeah, Coach, we've seen other teams target Sasha a little bit when it comes to his defense. How have you seen him be able to survive there and even have stretches of making a pretty positive impact?
You know, he's getting better. I thought tonight was hit and miss. He had some stretches where he was pretty good, and then he had some stretches where he wasn't. And he's got to continue to figure out how, when he step slides, how he can take the hit without getting knocked backwards. And I thought tonight, there were a couple of times where he got knocked backwards, and now he's longer than what you think. And so he was able to get high hands and get some deflections and stuff like that. But I still think he can be better than what he was tonight on a consistent basis. But it's good enough to get us a win.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.